Distraught owner of Roselite bus services in Greenwood Park, Mohammed Hussein, watched in disbelief as his buses went up in flames. His last 3 remaining buses were torched in the depot during the early hours of last Thursday morning. Hussein said he received a call from his son, who lives on the property where the buses are parked, informing him that the buses were on fire. He said 2 men had jumped over the wall and held up the guard. One of the men apparently had 2 liters of petrol, which he had poured all over the buses and property, and then set everything alight. They fled in a quantum bakkie, which was parked nearby.
My name is Mohammed Hussein. I'm a pioneer bus operator in the Greater Greenwood Park area. I've been operating this business for the last 47 years. And my buses were burnt on the 30th of May 2018, 3 buses and 1 Kia Sportage. And then on the 1st of October 2020, my other 3 buses were burnt at 1 a.m. in the morning. Now I have no buses to operate in the area. I'm out of pocket, and the service is in the balance. I don't know when we'll operate or what will happen to our dear passengers. We are very sorry about this, but there's nothing we can do at the moment in time till we get back on our footing. Thank you.
This was the second time Hussein stood helpless and watched from a distance as his buses burned away in a fiery blaze. In May 2018, 3 buses were torched, while another 2 were saved by his son. The owner said he had 8 buses in total, 6 of which have been destroyed in fires. The other 2 are in a repair shop. For years, the owner never increased the fare, but due to pressure from other associations, he had increased the fare from 6 Rand to 8 Rand in July. Ward 34 Councillor Dr. Bobby Miraj visited Hussein on Tuesday to offer his support. He spoke to the Rising Sun newspapers.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Bobby Maharaj, the Ward 34 councillor. What do I call it? The tragedy that Mr. Hussein, who owns Roselite bus services, has undergone in the last few weeks is extremely sad. I met Mr. Hussein yesterday morning. I went to basically offer my condolences, so to speak. I found him to be a very straightforward individual, a businessman that was more caring towards people and not towards money. A statement he made to me was that for 14 years he had fixed the fare. I think the figure was 6 rands. Other bus owners had spoken to him, but he stayed with that figure. This burning of the 3 buses is not a new issue. From my discussion with him, I came to that conclusion. He says in 2018 there was an attempt and shots were fired. Fortunately, he was not hurt, but that appeared to be the beginning of his problems.
Meanwhile, commuters of the bus service have expressed their dismay. Greenwood Park resident Stephanie Perumal, who has been a regular user of the bus service, condemned the incident.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Perumal, and I've lived in Greenwood Park for the better part of 2 decades, and the bus service has always been reliable and safe. I'm absolutely disgusted that something like this could happen, and it's not the first time, it's happened before. And I'm really concerned about, what was the reasoning behind this, and what's next, what's going to happen. I don't particularly like to travel with a taxi, and it seems as though now the taxis have increased since this bus incident.
Hussein did not want to comment further on the reason behind the attacks, saying that his family's safety is his primary concern. To the commuters of Greenwood Park, Hussein said he is unsure when the bus operation will resume. Story compiled by Kumara Mudli, Rising Sun, Overport.